What's up, bud? How you doing, man? We're starting the episode off with me pouring a little drinky. You know,
we're rolling.
Oh. We're rolling.
Yeah, boy.
Rocking, rolling, down to the beach. I'm strolling. Dude, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Dude, the bad lip readings are so good, but that Star Wars one's my favorite.
Yeah, the seagull one's my favorite.
Seagull, don't peck my head.
Stop it now.
Listen, run, run, run and jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, run, run and jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Dude, that's so good. My buddy Richard and I, every time I go to the tattoo shop, without fail, that almost always comes up.
The fucking Game of Thrones one was fucking phenomenal.
Stop.
The Game of Thrones. Did you see the Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
What was it called?
They got some really good ones.
Medieval Land or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was
They've got some really good ones.
When they first started off, it was just they would just do NFL, and then they started doing everything, and I was like,
I remember seeing those first.
I like showing them to older people because they're like, but how?
I don't understand. That's not the real words. Dude, holy shit. So we got, last episode we put that out. That one was fun.
Class.
I
I got fussed at because we didn't come out with an episode this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who fussed you?
My boy Nick.
Oh.
He was like, I was like, how am I supposed to know what's going on in your life? You don't fucking talk to me anymore.
I gotta find it out on the podcast videos. Well, yes. I want to stay consistent. I think it's been going well. I like it.
We've just been fucking busy.
Yeah, it's been so hard, man.
Exhausted. And
yeah, well,
I don't want to come up here yawning and shit.
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like it's not, no offense to anybody that, listens or watches, but I just don't feel like it's as fun if it's, one, if it feels forced, and two, if it's just like a matter of being like too sleepy to make the gigs. You know what I'm saying? Too giggles.
Yeah. I don't know what those lights work. I changed all the lights in my in my dining room.
Nice. Now when we record at Ryan's house, it'll be bright.
They're LEDs. It's really bright. It's too bright.
Oh shit! Are they like the energy efficient ones?
I don't think so. They're the cheap ones.
I'm on TikTok. That's what she said. I'm on TikTok. Okay.
Fucking.
So what's new with you in your world?
I got gypped on Wednesday. I should have won.
At the bank, who won?
At the banku. I believe her name is Lori.
You said it was a person in a wheelchair?
Yeah. A lot of wheelchair jokes, brother. A lot of wheelchair jokes.
All right.
I mean, you can do that, and that's fine. But you're gonna have to grow out of that if you're.
How do you grow out of a wheelchair, Ryan?
Jokes, bro. Learn to fucking walk. Get up.
Right? You're like, dude, this is fucking hack, bro. What are your legs not working?
I thought I saw her kicky feeting, but
I was just doing this number where she's like in the jazzy, like.
I've
seen people do that. Like at the grocery store, they'll sit in like a wheelchair and they'll just scoot their feet down the aisles.
Yeah,
just kicky feet, and yeah, dude. They got happy feet. Well, they're sad.
But, and then Thursday was fun.
Oh man, Thursday was a blast. I really had a good time.
Nobody showed up. But.
No, and we had 4 audience members total. Plus the 4 people working there.
Yeah.
And then the comics that were on the show. Wyatt left after his set because he had to go do he had to do Sly Clyde.
Oh,
he had to do Ian's show. But dude, I gotta tell you, man, it was a blast. I like, all things considered, I still had a really killer time doing that show.
Yeah, my time. I wanted to go longer, to be honest with you. 10 minutes flew by really quick.
And I don't think that anyone really had a bad set. No. As goofy as that might sound.
Nah. Because, for one, the audience were actually fun audience. They came there to actually laugh. So that was fun, too.
That kid Mike was there. I sold him a phone a year ago, which I thought was really funny. That was super random. But, dude,
who was Mike?
The black dude with the dreads.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was into the show, too.
Yeah, he was super into it. Oscar.
Oscar?
Was not a grouch.
Poor son of a bitch.
Colombian Oscar.
Got friend zoned.
40-something years old, hanging out with a 21-year-old. What was she? She was 20-something.
21.
Did she say 21?
21.
Fresh 21.
Yeah.
Listen, Oscar, she's old enough to be your daughter.
Fucking for real.
Yeah. Fucking
But,
Pharrell. That's
Fucking
it.
Pharrell.
Fucking Pharrell. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like your ass is about to get friend zone.
He got
He did. He got friend zone so hard.
And he tried not to act
Asked
like...
him on the mic. So what is this? Are you guys like dating? And she's like, no.
No,
Just friends.
immediately.
They sat and talked about literature for 3 hours. I don't do that with anyone.
Yeah.
I've never once talked literature.
I mean, in general, these are mostly like the longest conversations I have one-on-one with a person is this
Yeah.
podcast.
It's also, the most I can sit at a time and like talk to people. Like doing podcasts are dope because like it's fun and it like gets me out of that like social anxiety thing where it's
Yeah.
like, cause I don't really like to talk to people all that much. Like
I don't either, man.
face to face is weird for me because I don't really like to make eye contact, which is why a lot of times like I'll look away or I'll like look around.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's like a weird, like, it's so fucking anxious. Like, it makes me super anxious
I
to
don't
just
like crowded places.
have
now
somebody
I'm older.
staring me in my face, and I get super anxious.
I don't like crowded places nowadays. And then like, we were gonna go. My wife wanted to go fucking trunk or treating
Oh,
today.
man.
I'm like,
Dude,
look, all right. So when you were growing up, when did you go trick or treating?
Halloween night.
Fucking Halloween night.
Yeah, but there's like
Now
trunk or
there's
treats
weeks.
all week.
Yeah. How many times are we gonna take our fucking kids out for this?
Bro, I don't know. We had like 4 giant ass bags of candy. Dude, kids today are pissoirs, dude. Fucking little fucking
What does that word mean? Pissoir?
pissoir, dude. Little
Oh, pussies. Oh, okay.
Because we went to fucking trunk or treat at Frankie's school, and all the kids, their parents are like, just take one. And I'm like, you can have more than that. Just take as much as you want. Just take it. We had like 5 giant, like, BJ's bags of candy. Like, we've got so much candy, and these kids are like taking a Milky Way or like a Snickers
you were passing
or
out candy
Three
there?
Musketeers. Yeah, we set up our trunk or treat. Dude, I was hyped. There was kids that were scared of our trunk or treat.
Why?
Because it was terrifying.
What'd you set up?
Oh, dude, I was pumped.
I learned how to make fake skin, so I'm gonna do that. 'Cause
Oh.
Rylan wants to be a half zombie, half skeleton. So
Dude, that's sick.
yeah.
No, fucking, dude. I thought it'd be a really good idea to get this like motion activated zombie,
Yeah.
and it's literally like the top hat. It's just a torso of this zombie, and his arms like you can bend his arms. So I had his arms like this by his face, and when people would walk by, he'd go.
Did he look all retarded like that too?
His eyes lit up all like bright white, like super bright LED lights. And we had like spider web all over the back of the trunk. Like we had lights wrapped around the outside of the car and everything. Like, dude, we had the zombie guy. There was a tombstone next to the zombie, so it looked like he was coming out. We had the big bucket of candy. And then like tucked in the spider web, we had this motion activated like zombie cat that was like dude, there was like all these little kids that were like walking up and they're like, I don't really want that candy that bad.
It's not worth it.
No.
You're like, I got fucking king size right now. Come
Dude,
on.
I'm like, come on, get it, you puss. Dude, they weren't dude, it was so funny. I was so proud. I was so proud of myself. Michelle's mom was like, why did she make this so scary? I was like, because I told her this is what I wanted. I wanted this for this trunk or treat. I wanted to go all out and have a terrifying trunk or treat. And she was like, they're just kids. I was like, yeah, they deserve to get scared.
Yeah.
You don't just get free candy
Yeah.
and not be scared.
Skirt.
You can't not get scared and get my candy. You gotta get scared for the word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
If I
saying?
didn't have this shit set up, you were gonna get apples.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get a lot of trick or treaters in this neighborhood?
No.
Yeah, doesn't look like
You
it.
get burglars? I don't know.
Just a bunch of 18-year-olds wearing all.
Michelle said on multiple occasions her
Trick or
car's
treat,
been
motherfucker.
her car's been rifled through in the driveway.
Yeah.
That was before I moved in. They probably see me now.
They do that too.
They're like, they see me now and they're like, that fat tattooed guy is not scary. Let's just break his car.
Have you had your car broken into?
No, not at all.
I leave my doors unlocked.
I bet you do, because at this point, if someone stole your car, it would help you.
They're not gonna steal my. Hey, they're not gonna steal my car. Technology today is you have to have the microchip and the key, and you're not gonna hotwire the shit without. Don't be sipping like that, you disrespectful cuck. You, I leave it open because there's nothing in there. Like, what are they gonna do? Steal my change? Take the change. You need it more than I do. And then Catherine, they were good. They were good because what they did, they rifled through both of our cars, and the doors were slightly open, so they don't close the door because they don't want to make a noise.
Oh.
Very smart.
Did they cut the light off inside too? So what do you know?
Yeah. At 3 a.m. nobody's awake. I used to steal shit out of people's
What I would
when
do
was
is
younger.
I would hold the doorknob open. I would hold that and then press the door all the way shut, and then let the doorknob go so that it was still latched.
At this point, who cares? Because you're gonna know somebody went through your car and rifled through all your shit.
But I wouldn't want you to know it until I wanted you to know it.
Well, these kids didn't care.
Like if it was me.
And I have so much garbage in my Toyota that I went to work. I went to go get in the car. I had to go to work. I'm like, it's a lot more garbagey in here than usual.
Like, why does all the garbage look sifted
why
through?
is it? Yeah, why is it on a seat and shit?
Like
what
it
the
looks
fuck?
extra garbagey. And they're like, this guy's just got Kit Kat wrappers and fucking.
But
Big Macs."
I got a jack in the back, and they didn't take that.
They were like, he don't got Jack in this car. Ain't nothing in
I
here.
had
that's
no like
stealing."
a decent.
I know
jack.
what you mean.
You know what I mean.
You don't know Jack.
Is that Sully new?
No, none of these have changed. These two
I didn't
are
know
new.
Wreck-It Ralph. I didn't
These
know-
two are new.
Squirtle. That's pretty gay. Only at Target.
Yeah.
How much you pay for these? $20 each.
These ones are like, I think these are like 30 a piece, 25 or 30 for the 10-inch. So this Boba
This-
Fett,
this
there's
Boba Fett's
a
good,
reverse of the Boba Fett. That's black with red as opposed to that red with black. I gotta get that one. That thing's sick. I'm real
Where'd you
stoked
see
on
it?
it. I'm also real stoked because his box is black.
Yeah. That's not normal.
Yeah, no, it's killer looking though. I'm real stoked on that one.
It's a Funko.
The
They all say
Funko.
Funko on them?
Yeah, that's how you know they're legit.
So you just knew they were legit if it said pop. Out of what does the number go up to? It's never ending, right?
No, yeah, they're like constantly putting new ones out.
I wonder how many pops there are to collect.
Dude, there's so many. There's ones that are worth like thousands of dollars, Ryan.
Are there?
Yeah. There's like Stan Lee is like a superhero that's like worth over like 1,000. There's like a Vegeta one from Dragon Ball Z that's worth over 1,000. There's a bunch of random ones that are worth shit tons of money. for
And
no real
I mean,
reason.
it's so crazy. Like, are they just super rare?
Yeah, I think so.
Because with collectible shit like this, something's only worth what somebody's gonna pay for it. I know.
Right.
I know you're like, yeah, of course, but it actually, if you really think about it, like,
No, I mean it's the same thing with like any like collectible nerdy shit or just collectible anything in general.
cards.
Yeah, well, like Magic the Gathering cards. The reason why any of those cards are worth more than the paper they're printed on is because those cards either are important to the game or they're like worth more because there is only but so many of them
They're
in
out of
production.
production,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like there's again nerdy shit. This is what I know. This is what I enjoy. But like there's old from like the old school sets of like Magic the Gathering. There's old like land cards, which is how you like play everything in Magic.
So she's in stone mode.
Yeah.
But
There's a
he's not.
Goliath one that is in stone, but I haven't gotten that one. I
Then
want
why
to
is
get
she
that
just
whole
sitting
set.
like that. It's a very gargoyle stance.
Dude, I didn't make the rules.
Dude, I want to watch gargoyles real bad now.
You know they're saying that, and they've been saying it for a while, but Jordan Peele is supposed to be directing a live-action remake of.
Well, what are they doing? Get on top of it.
Get on them. Yeah,
I'm ready to see
Jordan Peele.
I
like-
heard that fucking like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. My tablecloth's gonna get sticky because all the fizz from the
All the
soda.
fills is
Fill all the fills.
All the
All the zippers.
Do you do any shows after Thursday?
So, dude, I gotta tell you, man. I know that we were like briefly talking about it a minute ago, but that Charlie show, like that room is really cool.
Yeah, no.
I
It has
really
a lot
like-
of potential. You know what it reminds me of? Toast. You know, like the Connex boxes in Toast, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like how
But how it's colorful and like it has potential to fill the fuck up. And the guy said, the showrunner was just like, I've filled this bitch up before.
Yeah.
For comedy. It's
And he
not
said
for
that he
comedy.
knows people that do shit as far as like comics go.
Yeah.
Like because I guess the bands that he works with, like their management,
Their agents are,
Yeah.
are affiliated with music, yeah.
which is sick. I mean, like that dude. Generally, like genuinely, that would be dope. Like it would be dope to have another cool spot with a real stage to put shit on it.
Yeah. Also, it's you're not gonna put more than 25 fucking audience members in there, which sucks, but it's kind of awesome at the same time. It's
I would
so
I would
nice.
shoot for a little bit more than that.
Think you
Like
think you can squeeze like 30, 40 in there?
I think like on a good show, yeah, 40 to 50 would be sick.
I'm just talking about the actual size of the room.
I could easily see like 40 because what they had there was 25 seats. I think so.
I didn't count them.
I think it was 5 rows of 5.
Okay. And there was definitely room to squish them together.
Yeah, well, because you could have pushed all the stuff that, like, you could have made a path down the middle
Yeah.
and pushed everything
It
to the
still had
wall
room to
on
do
one
3
side.
and 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not only that, but you could have, we didn't really utilize the full space of the room.
No.
Like, they had that one table at the back, which would be cool if you had, like, a couple of those kind of tables at the back.
Yeah.
To make it a little bit more, intimate back there for people. But I just really liked how intimate of a setting that is. Like it just, to me, it had like a really cool, like, it almost had like a DC kind of vibe to it. Or like a New York kind of room. Where it's like,
DC.
I like DC. DC's got some cool spots.
Yeah. We did Richmond. Did we talk? We went to Richmond after our
Yeah,
last
we didn't talk
episode.
about that on anything yet.
Yeah. No, I liked it. It was dope.
We did
Are
the
you going
Richmond
back?
Clash.
You going back next month for the Clash?
I think they're taking off a couple months.
Oh, that's
through
right,
the
they
holiday,
are.
Yeah, which is weird.
That's retarded.
Well,
I'm trying out for Virginia Beach Clash. I'm gonna win that bitch on Tuesday. You can get second. It's okay.
eat my ass.
No, apparently I got people coming, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully, I got some peeps turnins in some tickets.
Get Frankie. Can Frankie turn on the ticket?
Yeah, I'll put him front seat.
Okay.
Front seat. Put him in the front seat in my car. Put him in the front seat. He'll ride up there with me, and I'm like, "Hey, Rick, this my friend. He's a midget."
He's clearly a midget. Look at his haircut.
I'm like, "Dude, look, he's a little person."
You gonna be discriminated.
They're like, "Yeah, no, he's a very small." I'm like, "No, he's like a little person, not a small person. He's not a halfling. I mean, he is a halfling, but he's not a child." And he'll be like, "Hey, man, can you drive?" He'll be like, "No, because my feet don't reach the pedals."
I'm just kick him in the shins. I'm offended.
Yeah. I'll be like, "Remember, if anyone talks to you, be like, I'm 35."
Where's my beer, bitch?
Yeah. I want. He'll be like Pearl from the Will Ferrell, the landlord.
Oh yeah.
I want my fucking money, bitch. That'll be him.
Dude, I fucking saw a story. I just shared it. This lady was in an argument at McDonald's. Did you see it yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
She got hit in the
It's
face
like-
with a blender?
Yeah.
What are your opinions on it?
Dude, it's so.
She's trying to act innocent, but she throws shit at the fucking manager. And the manager, first off, you're a McDonald's.
Dude, I'm just saying. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
You threw shit at the manager.
You threw a wonky Big Mac after waiting for 25 minutes. I get your frustration,
Yeah.
but you threw a janky Big Mac, and she threw a blender at your head.
Fucking full-size blender. Knock that bitch out.
What if she just, when she threw it, was like, "Damn right, the milkshakes are broken."
Broke on your face, bitch.
I'm like, "Why do you guys have like an actual blender? It wasn't like industrial. It just looked like a regular house
That's where
blender."
like the McSmoothie, McCafe thingies.
But I
McSmoothies
thought
and
they
shit.
still had their own.
They still got like a fucking
equipment.
little thing for the milkshake machine. Little lever mounted into the wall. It's pretty good. That's a
Hurts my
McFlurry.
legs.
That's a McFlurry. I know what
I
you're
got
doing.
cherry Coke in my mustache.
I watched somebody just started working there, and two people were like, "I've been waiting like 5 minutes. Can I have my McFlurry now?" And the person didn't know how to make McFlurry. she's like, I don't know. And then the person waiting for their McFlurries is just like telling her how to do it. Like, yeah, you see that spoon? Click it into the thing. She's like, all right. And she's like, now what? Stick that cup in there. And it broke the fucking cup because they have to have a metal container on it, I guess. I don't know, but shit went crazy and there's fucking ice cream and Oreos everywhere. That's dope.
Hilarious.
That's dope.
That's literally the blind leading the worthless.
All right, this is what I've seen them do before. You gotta put it on the thing, and stick the spoon up in there, and then
Have you ever watched them make it?
smush my Oreos around.
Yeah, I've seen it. Some piece of shit.
McFlurries were the shit. Do you remember when they first came out?
Fuck yeah. I remember when the McFlurries came out, it was like the Blizzard killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, Blizzard's still fucking dank as fuck. I've seen
You ever seen one just slide out?
No.
Oh, dude.
Have you?
I had a dream once.
I had a crazy nightmare.
I've
When's the
always
last time you had a
wanted-
nightmare? Let's be real, because it's been a while, because you're a grown man now.
Oh, man.
I had a legit scary dream for an unrealistic thing.
You had a scary nightmare?
Yeah,
You had a scare mare?
yeah, I gotta sneeze real bad.
Were you a little scaredy, babe? Don't sneeze on my fucking iPad or I'll kick you in your
I'll
dick.
sneeze on purpose now. Fuck you.
I hope
No,
you sneeze
what,
in a White Claw and get a Boogie Claw.
I want to mix it with fucking Red Bull and call it Red Claw. Red Claw.
That's what I call my ding dong.
Because it's so red.
Yeah.
That's the size of a claw.
Yes.
It's a little bugle. You
There was
know
a
those chips?
you know what a
Put your
werewolf
finger in it.
is. It was like a werewolf in my dream, but it wasn't a werewolf. It was a like raccoon wolf man thing.
A wercoon?
Yeah, werewolf. Thank you. That sounds racist. But
No, you know that there's all right. So,
you about to take me down a rabbit hole? What's going on?
so like I said, I'm a nerd. I used to play
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons and shit when I was younger. But did you know? So lycanthropy is like the lycanthropy is like transforming into like a werewolf and shit like that. Like there's
Okay.
werewolves, but there's also like in like fantasy, there's like werebears and shit like that. There's like other animals.
I'm sure you got
that,
like minotaurs and shit like that.
That's different.
Okay.
That's a minotaur.
Okay.
But like a werebear is like a man that transforms into a bear. Like there's other things. So like a were raccoon, or whatever we said before.
Whatever you said before. Okay, I'm not in trouble for this shit.
Canceled before we started.
Canceled.
Ooh, my burp tastes like Plaza Azteca,
Ooh, that sounds. I like El Aztec. I don't fuck with Plaza.
like Plaza del Sol.
They get some good tacos.
They do.
Are you getting back up with them?
No, I had a terrible run there.
Yeah.
It's just it was hard, man. It was hard to promote that room. It was hard to like get anything going in there because it was closed.
I mean, it's
basically,
not.
it's not fit for. I mean, not
You
in
have
like a bad
one,
way.
one runway. That's it.
Yeah.
You have a runway of tables, bar, and then like shit over here.
Yeah, like doing it by the bar area is cool, but like other than that, it's
Even
not a
do
good.
it by the bar area because people are not. They have to want to like actually turn around to see you.
Yeah, it's just not like it's not like a good layout. For
No, it wasn't. But
And that's my thing. Like I feel like I've been doing this long enough now, because I'm coming up on 2 years, and literally like when I moved here, I started comedy in February. I moved here in May, and then within June and July, I was already running shows. So like I feel like I've been doing enough and enough frequently shows between then and now that I'm like,
you hit the
okay,
ground running as far as that shit goes, man.
it's because like I just
Nightingale's too, right? Because how long have you been doing
Ian's
it?
been doing comedy maybe a year at most, if that, by now. But dude, he told me he was trying to take a page out of my book, which I was like, dude, whatever, just do you, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm nobody. Like in the grand scheme of things, like in all seriousness, like dude, I'm nothing special. I'm just a dude that like wants to get funny. Like that's it. That's all I want to
You got
do.
a lot of, no, dude, you got a lot of drive.
And,
don't sell yourself short. You got a lot of drive.
Well, it's like so there's
I sort of just stumble into funniness.
Well, so that's my thing is like I know what I want out of this and I know what it takes to get there. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing with music is like you have to have the determination and the drive. You also have to like take yourself seriously enough that other people go, yo, this dude's legit.
All right. So here's when I fucking started trying to take myself more seriously is because
When you got AIDS?
Yep.
You got an AIDS boner.
I was trying to set up
Continue.
an actual showcase like of some sort, but it was like split between 3 comedians like me. I'll tell you afterwards. This is like, I want to say 2 years ago. And
You gonna say it off air?
Yeah, I'll tell you
Is
afterwards.
it juicy?
No, it's just it hurt my feelings really bad. And I talked to the guy, one of them was like, "Fuck yeah," and the other person was just like, "No
They still
offense."
around?
Yeah, he goes, "No offense. I don't see you doing anything like that." I go, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You're not that strong of a comedian. You don't have that much time." And it just, I was like, "Well."
Isn't that the worst?
It hurt my feelings, and I mean, you've only seen me at open mics at that point, and I think I was like a year or 2 in since we moved back or
Right.
whatever. So it hurt my feelings, and like I was like, it pissed me off because I knew he was being spiteful because I've won competitions against him. He was just being a spiteful bitch, but it hurt my feelings because I looked him into a sense as somebody I would fucking travel with and like do sets with.
Yeah,
and
well,
shit
you
like
approach
that.
this person as
Yeah.
a peer.
Yeah,
As
and
a
if I tried to do
peer.
it now, of course they would say yes. But it really fucking hurt my feelings.
Burned you.
Yeah. I thought I was in this person's good graces, and they're like, "I don't fucking know you like that." And I was like, "Shit, I guess he doesn't know me like that."
You approach someone as an equal, in your opinion.
Yeah, and he was
With
like,
a,
"You're a
with
peasant."
a business.
Yeah, and he was like, "You're a fucking peasant. There's no business." And I was like, "Well, fuck."
Okay, then I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah.
No, man, like that was my thing. Is like when I got here, I was determined, and I said it before I left Richmond. Was like when I moved down there, by 6 months I want to be running shows. Like I want to have my own show, whatever. And then I had the Kogan's show, which was great while it was going on. Like I had a lot of fun with that room. Like it was a really cool room, and then they just
Good.
they fucking pulled that right out from under me.
Yeah.
The last time I showed up there, I'd lost my joke book there. And the last time I showed up there, they were like, "Hey, the show's canceled, but we found your book." And I was like, "Ah." You keep the book if we could just fucking have the show.
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, just fucking take this. These jokes are terrible. This isn't funny."
Yeah, they pulled out at last minute, didn't they?
I showed up there the night of the show, and the chick that I was talking to about doing it at that point was like acting bar manager and whatnot. Wasn't there. And said some bullshit to the bartender about how like, "Oh no, it wasn't happening tonight." I'm like, "Yeah, it was, because we went over it. We talked about it.
Discuss price.
Last time we went over everything, and you were like, okay, so this is the deal. This is what we're doing. All right, cool. So what the fuck?"
At that point, like it just makes you upset. Like, do I have to fucking sign contracts?
Well, so like my thing was I'm calling this person and texting this person, and she goes, "Hey, I'm doing something with my family right now. I'll call you tomorrow and we'll talk about it." And then never called me. And at that point, I was like, "Well, fuck you guys. I don't want to do the show here anymore. This is bad business." Like,
Yeah.
dude, like, and that's the part that sucks is like it's stuff like that's happened to me since I started doing comedy that's made me want to drive harder, because I feel like out of anything, it's a lack of respect for like what I want to do. So it's like in those moments, in those instances, like I take stuff like that very personal, and to me, like stuff like that, it's like a big slap in the face. Like,
Yeah.
you know me well enough to know that I'm not a very like prideful person. Like I just do my shit, say what's up, I hang out, and then I go home. That's fine. That's just how I treat it.
Yeah.
Cause I'll never act any bigger than anybody else, no matter what level I'm at or not. But it's like stuff like that just irks me, cause like with the Plaza thing, the dude that owns it is great, like super nice guy. We're still friends on Facebook and Instagram and shit. He messaged me, like he texted me a couple weeks ago and asked me if I wanted the banner that he got made for the comedy night. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever, yeah. Fuck yeah."
He was a nice guy too.
But his mom was just a shithead.
Yeah. Wow.
The last time I did the show there, like, they were only giving me $50.
Right.
So the last time I did the show there, she basically was like, I was talking to him and she kept butting into the conversation.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, I don't care. If you just give me 25 so that I can give that money to whoever I said would win the money tonight.
Right.
That's it. And he was like, no, we agreed on 50. It's 50. I'll
a
give
man
you
of his
50.
word,
And his mom was like, no, he told you give him 25. Just give him 25. And after that, I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
If I'm not welcome, I don't want to.
I've always
do
been like that.
anything
If I feel the slightest bit of being not welcome, then I'll fucking just leave.
Yeah,
I do it every time.
Because I'm not gonna stick around like a stray cat. Like for you to shoo me away when you don't want me around. Like
Yeah.
no, dude. Like
I got
that's
fucking growth on the back of my ear that's the size of a goddamn peanut.
oh,
I don't know what it is.
it's brain too.
Probably just leaking out through my ear.
You should shave your head again.
No.
You got ticks on your head. Ryan ticks.
Do you like that joke? I like that joke. It works.
It works better when your hair's shorter.
For sure. For sure.
You gotta trim it down somehow.
But I want to grow it back out. I look like shit.
You do. That Charlie show was fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to that. I did that. To answer your question, though, I did that Thursday, and then left there and went to Kazi's. And,
How was Kazi's?
You know, oddly enough, it wasn't bad. I did like some crowd work and got some like good pops.
Yeah.
There was a dude in the front, like to the right, that looked like Action Bronson. I was like, hey, what's up, Action Bronson's table? And like that got a big laugh, and like I started messing with them a little bit. Andrew Pabone went up before me, and he started calling this like that same table. He started calling all these white girl Beckys, like all these white girls Becky. He just kept calling them Becky, and there was like the tattooed dude, his girl. So it was like his girlfriend, the tattooed guy, some random chick, some other chick, and this other dude. So like two couples and then a rando, right?
Wow.
Like a
Fifth
solo
wheel.
person with them, yeah. And they're sitting next to this table of like, it was like two younger black girls and like a black girl and her boyfriend or whatever. And I went up there when I said that shit to the Action Bronson guy. I was like, this girl right here, like talking about the black chick, I was like, dude, she is not having it. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe you sat us next to these Beckys. Like that got a good laugh. And like I just was working on some newer stuff, some stuff that like I told you I've been working on a chunk. I'm not trying to, and that's the thing is like what you were saying outside is I get it. Like I trying to think about it in my head like to where it doesn't sound like I'm punching down or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like I've been working on a chunk of material about like interactions with homeless people.
Yeah.
It's like because it's funny like they're funny. It's funny to me, and it's not like I'm doing it in a way that I'm like, ew, dude, screw these homeless people, these dirty bastards. Ryan's brother's homeless.
Yeah.
But like, it's
Yeah.
just like funny shit that's happened.
Yeah, if you definitely have like some funny shit that happened, and that's different. I used to talk about like because there's this homeless lady that is always by the Home Depot.
Dude, is this
And-
the joke about the lady asking you for money? No, the one about the lady at the Wawa. I've heard you do that joke a bunch. I really like that joke.
Well, I mean, this is not a joke. This is a fucking lady at a fucking Home Depot. Stands right there at that stoplight, and the stoplight's super long. And she's like, sort of stares at you, and she's like, I'm sure I'm hungry. And you're like, you're big. You're a big person. Like, she is not.
Yeah, that's the joke I'm talking about. But you've said it that you were walking into Wawa or the gas station or whatever. You've said it different ways. But
Yeah,
it's
I've
the
tried
same
it
thing.
different ways, but it just never works
I've-
the way I want it to.
I think that joke is really funny.
Yeah.
But no, like I've got like this chunk of material that I'm working on, and like one of the jokes I think it was like the joke that I ended with was about getting arrested. It was like about the time that I got arrested for graffiti.
Yeah.
And like when I was in jail, when I went in there,
Why he used to keep his fucking
Yeah.
shoelaces?
how come Whitey gets to keep his shoelaces? But like when I went into that joke, I looked at the Action Bronson dude and I was like, all right. Let me, from one tattooed white guy to another, let me just ask you, sir, have you ever been arrested? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I knew it. 100%. I called that. I knew that. 100%. And I was like, all right, let me go out on a limb here and just say that it wasn't for a traffic violation. And he was like, no. And I was like, yep, I knew it. I knew it. But like I went into that joke and like the beginning is like I got arrested for doing graffiti, which is like the whitest crime I could have gotten arrested for aside from like killing my wife, which is like I think that's like a really funny line.
I mean, it's kind of because there's truth in it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like super white. That's like the whitest white.
Hashtag staircase.
But I end that joke where and I riffed this Tuesday night at Ben Staub has that Hair of the Dog mic. It's
you said that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
I want
it
to check
was cool.
it out this week.
It was cool. It's a new room. Hair of the Dog, the ODU one. It's like literally across from
Oh, I
ODU.
thought it was in Hampton.
No, Hair of the Dog Eatery. It's right across from ODU.
It's in downtown Norfolk.
Yeah. It's like 5 minutes from Tap House. It's like 2 miles from Tap House.
Word.
So like we did that and then rolled to Tap House right afterwards.
Makes sense.
And there was a grip load of people at Tap House, which was sick.
Yeah.
But the line that I riffed at the end of that joke was like, I was like, I think the reason why they let me keep my shoelaces is because they took one look at me and they're like, dude, there's no way those could support his weight. And it got like a really good laugh. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm really stoked on it because it's like, it's rounding. I feel like it's rounding out that I'm making mention of the fact that it was a homeless dude in the cell,
Right.
saying some shit to me, and then it's like, all right, cool. But it's like, yeah, I love writing.
Yeah. I think I'll have an idea or a concept, but then I have to do it on stage.
See, and I think you and I have talked about this before. I think that's where like you and I differ. There's like you're like, cause like Bert Kreischer and those, like there's Bert and like a few other people that I know that I've like listened to that like write on stage. Like they have a premise in their head or a subject in their head that they're like, I want to talk about this on stage.
Yeah.
And then they go on stage with that thought and then they just see where it goes.
Because we know, like in my point of view, I know I have certain points that are funny about that subject. You know what I mean? But yeah, I need to work it out. Like I need to work out the end of that fucking car commercial. Do you remember I talked about it on Thursday, the Long Island car commercial?
I think so.
There's no end to it, but I love acting it out.
That's my thing. Like the more stuff I do, the more I really enjoy like doing like random voices in a joke or like random act outs and shit like that.
Yeah, I really like acting. I'm getting into acting now, and it sucks. I don't want to be an actor.
Yeah, not with that wonky eye of yours.
Nah, I'm Forrest Whitaker. Did you watch that movie that he was just in on Netflix like last year?
Which one?
I forgot what the fuck it was called. It was like The End of the World or something like that. Stop it, man! You're a fucking Boba Fett's gonna get it.
Look, watch this. Ready? Look, don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it. Don't. I'll kick you. I'll kick you in the leg.
Just stop. That was a fart.
Oh, okay. Fart cam. Watch this. Look. Ask me about that Forrest Whitaker movie.
What about that Forrest Whitaker movie?
I didn't see it.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? I was a little lazy.
Why did you say it with a weird accent?
I was a little lazy.
Hi, was a little lazy.
Dude, I cruise on the radio and like I have a button that'll just search or whatever, and like I'll listen to anything sometimes. And so I stopped on this Irish pastor, and like, but he was good. He was just talking about death. He's like, I didn't. The man who wrote the Hokey Pokey passed away last year at 95. His funeral was very difficult. They would try to put his left leg in, and then you knew what would happen after that. I was like, oh!
Do you know? Don't you know at 34 he got addicted to cocaine? But by God, he turned his life around. He put his left bump in, he put his right bump in, put his left bump in, and then he turned himself around.
Nah, man, he was good. I was like, yeah, this Irish pastor got, because I was tired and I'm like driving all fucking day. And I'm like,
He was like, oh, let us open.
Pokey shit's pretty good though.
Let us open our Bibles to the book of Spuds. To chapter potato. You're like, what? You're just saying shit about.
you just did.
Yes.
On chapter sour cream and
Let me give unto you papas fritas. You're like, no, you said it in a different language. Those are French fries. You're like, yes, palm frites.
No, he was good. I liked it. And then, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
The Irish preacher.
The Irish preacher?
The
Is it
I-
a preacher? I think it's a pastor, isn't it?
The Irish preacher. Could you imagine, like, if there was an Irishman at like a Baptist church? Don't you know what they say? Talking about hell, oh, speaking in tongues. Like,
Are you talking about like a black church?
yeah. Oh, I got the Holy Spirit now. Holy Spirit, no, holy, and the Holy Spirit. And they're like, what's wrong with this white dude? He's like, oh, I'm feeling it. No.
That fucking I saw the other day on the internet. This fucking guy. It was like when it was a dumb thing. The caption was like when you switch from Xbox to PlayStation, and like, but it was like actual video of a Baptist church, and it was like a black guy was like, "I'm not gay now. I do not like men no more."
Oh, no, that's an old video. He said, I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I am delivered. He said,
And the whole time you're watching it, you're like, "But you're still kind of gay though, yeah."
Dude, he's got like a shaved head and he's like dressed very flamboyantly. Like he looks like if they made the Joker black and gay, that's what he looks like.
With no makeup.
Just big bald head.
Did you watch the Joker yet?
Surely did.
That was good.
Surely did.
That's good. I didn't. I don't like him as much as I do Heath Ledger.
So it's a different. I feel like it's a whole different animal.
It is. It's a completely different animal. Also, I don't like that crazy age gap between him and Bruce. Because Joaquin looked like shit, and he looked like he was in his like mid to late 30s. In that
Which
movie.
is crazy because if that's the case, they make Joaquin younger than what he is in real life. Because he's definitely way older than that in real life. He's not 30 anything.
Really?
I don't think so. I'm pretty positive.
I mean, he looks like an older fucking person in the movie. And then they have Bruce being what, like 7 or 8?
He's older than that.
He looks like a 7 to an 8-year-old.
Well, I don't know. There's talk that
So
movie
then there's
is...
a 30-year gap. So if Bruce is fucking fighting crime when he's 30,
So in the
then the
comics,
Joker would be fucking 60?
Well, so like realistically, like in the comics, like his parents get killed when he's basically like, it's weird because there's different runs where his age changes. You know what I mean? Like there's some stuff where he's like a younger child.
Yeah, there's
like
different like
9, 10, but there's
what-
stuff where he's like closer
It's
to a
hard to
teenager.
explain to people who are not into comics. There's different realities for these comics.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like there's a parallel universe where you're not gay, right?
Yeah. No,
it's
not.
very parallel.
Yeah.
It's more like perpendicular.
It's
You're just like-
it's horizontal. Alright. Okay. Can you make
Smacking?
him come? Can you make him come already?
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
But
He's splitting cheeks, bro.
no, I like Heath is better.
You like Heath butter?
Yeah.
Heath butter. Holman butter.
Is that a Jamaican accent?
No,
What was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Almond butter.
But what did you think about it?
I thought it was good. There was parts that I felt were longer than they needed to be.
Like what?
That could have had more shit going on, but I also understand the story element of it. And I think it was very much like the theatric. Like the theatrics of the whole movie. Like as a whole, it takes you down this whole run.
Yeah.
And I mean, I thought it was really good. I think it's really funny that Jared Leto is like super butthurt about the fact that he didn't get that role.
I didn't even watch the what are they called?
Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
So they were supposed to come out with Jared Leto as the Joker movie,
Yeah.
and then they were supposed to come out with a movie about with him and Harley Quinn.
Right.
They announced that Joaquin Phoenix was going to be getting the role as
In the
Joker
part, yeah.
in the standalone movie.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto immediately
He tried
was
to-
like
he tried to
butthurt.
shut it down.
He tried to get his record agent
Yeah.
to talk to Warner Brothers to get him the role. Hey, do me a favor. Get them to break up. Like, what the fuck are you like? That's like you being like, hey, tell Karen that Johnny cheated on her with me. It's like, that's still not going to get you the role. And then you guys
Oh, he
fight.
did that though?
I mean, he basically was like, hey, tell them that's my role.
Yeah. Lawyers,
But now they've-
lawyers were like, it doesn't work like that, man.
They have canned both of the movies that he was supposed to have gotten as Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying like, yeah, his run as Joker was a one and done pretty much, and like they're not gonna pursue further with him.
I heard he's fucking crazy to work with too. I heard like he fucking sent like a box of bullets to Will Smith's house.
He sent bullets. He sent bullets to people. So
He
the
sent
cast
bullets
members-
to
it was-
Will Smith because he's the gun person.
So bullets, dead rats,
Yeah.
and dead pigs.
Yep.
That's what he mailed out to his cast members.
Yeah.
In an attempt to get in the mindset of the Joker.
Yeah.
And then he ends up looking like a fucking... Like, he looks like ICP in the DC universe. Like, that's all he looks like. He just looks like...
I never watched. Did you watch Suicide Squad? The second,
Yeah,
he's
I-
in the second one, right?
No, so there's only one Suicide Squad movie currently. They're putting out the
I thought I
sequel.
watched Suicide Squad and I didn't see him.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
So Suicide Squad had Will Smith in it as Deadshot. It had the dude from the RoboCop reboot, or the RoboCop remake
I
that
didn't watch
played
that.
Robo.
Oh.
That one's pretty decent. I didn't mind
I
it
didn't
as
even know it
much.
came out.
Yeah, it came out years ago. But like that dude that played RoboCop
Mm-hmm.
plays Rick Flag in that movie, and then you've got Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, Margot Robbie obviously as fucking Harley Quinn. And there's like a few other people. So like Katana's in it, Killer Croc's in it,
Yeah, I remember Killer Croc.
Captain Boomerang, Slipshot, or whoever. Which is actually what's funny is the dude that played Slipshot or whatever. I think that's his name.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. So there was only one Suicide Squad.
I have it here. I redboxed it and forgot to bring it back.
I'm gonna borrow it.
Yeah, I'll let you borrow it. I won't miss it much. But so like the dude that plays Slipshot is fucking Kick-A Wing from Joe Dirt. only snakes and sparklers. But like
Who's Caduce? Who's Caduce?
you don't got any
With or without the dipstick.
with or without the scooter stick. You mean to tell me you ain't got no whistling bungholes?
Probably one of my favorite roles
Yeah.
that fucking he did, dude.
That's such a good movie.
It
Such
is.
an underrated movie, even though people love that movie.
Yeah, but it still doesn't get enough.
It's
I haven't
still-
watched the second one.
I watched the second one. I didn't think it was all that bad, to be honest with you. It was a Crackle original.
Crackle original.
Yeah, it got released on Crackle.
What was that?
Another like streaming service.
Oh,
It's-
really?
It's a free streaming service.
What?
Yeah.
I just found out fucking South Park's on Hulu, so I gotta get Hulu.
But no, fucking so like, he's in that. He's in Suicide Squad. But they like, so they made his Joker look really weird.
yeah.
Like he's got like,
He's gangster.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
the gangster. That's how they made him look.
But why was his skin so white?
His skin's always white.
Yeah, but he's extremely, like, it's not
Yeah.
pale, it's white.
Yeah. That's not like
That's makeup. Does he put the makeup on, then gets the tattoos
that's
done?
not like
Or is he like Jack Nicholson?
I mean to
Because-
so like the thing
he
is
fell
like
in the tub of acid, which turned his hair green and his skin white.
well yeah so like that's the thing is like in the origin of the Joker is like a lot of when his skin is like that it's because of that whole like chemical shit
Yeah.
and it basically like bleaches out his skin like to a white tone. But yeah, like people were hating on Jared Leto's Joker super hard. And,
Just because Joaquin's was so fucking dope, and then
well, no, even before that though, like
Yeah,
people were
Heath
hating on
Ledger's.
it so hard because like yeah, you have to follow Heath Ledger.
the direction he took it, and Joaquin followed that direction. Except I didn't like that he was just fucking like, yes, he's always been clinically fucking insane, but the Heath Ledger's Joker and the Jokers before were all cynical. maniacal sons of bitches. Okay? Fucking Joaquin is just straight up
He's nuts.
retarded. You know, he's like, ah! Fucking just, I'll shank you for no fucking
He
reason.
seemed very much like
He has no grasp on reality.
if they were like, we're
And
gonna.
all the other ones have a big grasp on reality and are able to manipulate, like, say, Batman into doing something or
That's my thing. Is I would love to see the Joaquin Joker, right?
Uh-huh.
I would love to see that somehow meet up
With Batman.
with Batman to see the dynamic that they would.
That's what
have.
I wanted to see, and that's what really upset me. It was like,
Because they're coming out with another Batman movie. Robert Pattinson is playing Batman, which I mean, to be honest with you,
if they do that, then
It
I want it
could
to be
be-
Batman Beyond. Do you remember that show?
dude, I love that show. I've been waiting for them to do a live action Batman. Terry McGinnis, dude, you know
That's what I'm saying, but Robert Pattinson would have been great for that.
Terry McGinnis. You know who voiced him?
Who?
Will Friedle, the Eric from fucking Boy Meets World.
Oh, shit. You just blew my fucking mind. Yeah, it makes sense now.
Feeny. Yeah, it's
But-
the same dude. Batman Beyond is my shit.
It is my shit, too.
I
But
have the whole. I know I have
There's no
either
fucking
one
way.
season or the whole series on DVD or
David
Blu-ray.
Diz.
On Divid.
I'm going to see if I can get my kid into it. I'm going to see if I can find
Dude,
it.
it's so good. Batman Beyond is my shit.
It is.
That
And,
show
but
is
that's what I'm
dark.
saying. Do you remember how fucking skinny he was and shit like that? And they can make it more futuristic and shit.
Yeah. I've been waiting for them to do a live action Batman Beyond movie for years.
So
Like,
why not
I
fucking
want it. I want it so bad.
grab the fucking skinny boy that you just hired?
Well,
Because Batman's always been a thick man.
a
Thick man.
or Brucey Thickman,
I mean, we
Robin Thicke.
He's always been just. You look at Robert Pattinson and you don't see that.
I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Because he was in Harry Potter.
No, just because I've seen him in like some other shit that he like does really well, and he's in that movie with Willem Dafoe coming out now called The Lighthouse, and that movie looks dope. That movie looks fucking wild. It's by the same dude that directed that movie The Witch.
Yeah.
That movie was fucking wild.
I
There's a
don't,
part.
I don't no clue what you're talking
There's
about.
have you never seen the movie The Witch?
No.
It's got like a couple people in that movie are in Game of Thrones. There's a part in that movie where this lady has her titty out, and a crow is just pecking. And
Is she dead?
no, she's alive.
She's just into it?
She thinks that she's breastfeeding her dead child, and this crow is just pecking her fucking nipple.
I'm into this. All right, I gotta watch this movie.
It's good. It's
We started watching Sabrina, the teenage.
Yeah, you
witch.
told me about that. Sabrina, the new one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dude, I tell you what, if you got Amazon Prime, buddy, let me tell you this. Disney Channel original movie, Don't Look Under the Bed. I just bought it on Amazon Prime, $2.99 earlier this
Don't
morning.
look under the pen. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that? The girl had an imaginary friend named Larry. Or like, there's an imaginary friend named Larry. It's like the young black dude from Even Stevens.
I love that show.
Yeah, that show was sick. But the girl in that movie, her name's Frances, and like all these pranks start happening around town, and she starts getting blamed for it. And like, come to find out, it's like her imaginary friend from when she was a kid becomes like this monster, like this evil bad guy,
All right.
and starts terrorizing the town to get back at her for forgetting about her. Dude,
Doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
it's a killer movie. It's really
Do you remember
good.
the fucking movie Blade?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I got all my eye itches. I have all three of the Blade movies. They're sick. I love those.
No.
movies.
I'm talking about the Disney movie Blade.
Huh?
Yeah.
You mean Brink?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm not a fucking fruit booter. I don't know.
Andy Brinker. And that's what soul skating is all about, right? Dude, I remember
There's
that
one where they're
I remember
in
that
space.
movie had the
Lapidus.
the kid. Oh, that's Xenon. Xenon girl of the 21st century.
Yeah, you
zoom,
look-
zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. That movie had That movie had Raven Simone in it. I remember that movie had that little white girl jump in a space dumpster.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna make this thing for Protozoa and I'm gonna win this contest. He's gonna come to the space station and play for all my friends. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make the space go boom, boom. I remember her punishment was like, we're gonna kick you off the space station. You're going to planet Earth. And she's like, ugh.
Are you talking about the dirt planet?
Yeah, she's like, oh, dude, third whack from the sun. Okay.
The person that saw that was like, all right, hear me out. Concept for the 100. And then did that shit.
They're like, think of like Star Trek, but as like a teen drama.
Yeah.
And they're like, I like where this is going.
It worked. I watched it.
I watched Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, which, you know, we're in the 21st century now.
Yeah.
And there ain't no fucking space station with everyone living on it.
No. Did you ever watch the 100?
No. But did you know that there was a...
You'll like it.
I think
Watch it. You'll
there's
like it.
2 sequels to Xenon. The second one is called Xenon 2, the sequel.
Good job, dude.
I just burped.
Yeah, you just burped while you're in
It was a rolling burp.
Yeah.
It was like... Dude, Disney Channel used to have some fucking bangers, bro.
Yeah,
some killer movies.
Fucking hitters.
Check it out. All right, so Don't Look Under the Bed, which you don't remember. You remember Can of Worms?
Sounds familiar.
Can of Worms was like a little bucket of little alien shit that came from outer space, and there were all these little aliens that were following around this like nerdy kid because he like was on his computer fucking trying to intercept them and talk to him, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna go find him. Can of Worms. Don't Look Under the Bed, The 13th Year, fucking the Xenon movies. The 13th Year was that fucking kid that turned into a merman.
I remember it. Yeah. Yep.
Cody.
I remember it. Cody. I remember. Luda. That's how you gotta say it.
I'm gonna do something dope, as I'm saying, but you gotta respect my honesty. When I say no home, never say no down, never say no how you breathe. I'm gonna bring your heart, when I say no, tell you how you feel. When I say no time, to the Tayo Cruz, tell me how you feel. Listen to me, baby. Ha, ha, ha. Before I got to leave ya. Ha, ha, ha. But Tayo Cruz, tell her how you feel. Ha, ha, ha.
I'm just saying that's how he says it, but because like I was watching MTV Cribs and
I ain't gonna be the worst or the best,
tried
but
to
you gotta
shoot
respect my honesty.
every time he would try to shoot, he would go Luda, and he missed like 6 times. But that was really good. That was real good.
Man, that was great. No, 13th Year, the kid that became a merman,
Yeah.
Harvey Merdman, attorney at law. That was a good one. The Xenon movie was dope. Halloween Town was sick.
Halloween Town has a fucking following.
Halloween Town 2. Then there's 2 other ones that are fucking trash.
Yeah.
There's Halloween Town High,
Yeah.
and then there's Halloween Town Return to Halloween, or Halloween, Return to
They're
Halloween.
just trying to
There's some
stretch it out.
stupid
I didn't
shit.
watch Halloween 2 because I was afraid it was gonna be trash.
No, Halloween Town 2 was sick. Matter of fact, there's 3, and then there's 2 janky ones.
Yeah.
2 is Calabar's Revenge. That one's sick. That's with the sun. But those movies were sick. You remember that movie Under Wraps with the mummy? The
and he
bad
tried
guy in
to-
that movie faked his death, and then the kids were like, they find him at the end. They're like, "Oh my God, Mr. So-and-so, you're not dead." "Oh, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not dead, and I stole this mummy. What's good?" And they're like, "Oh no, don't kill us, Mr. Badman. We're just kids."
And the mummy was just like walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end, the mummy had a mummy girlfriend, and they're like, "Oh, look, they're dead, and they
Yeah.
fucking, oh, dusty old bones.
They breaking each other up.
You really broke my heart, you dead fuck. You dead as shit, bitch."
Let's fucking wrap this shit up.
All right,
Ugh.
we're gonna wrap on the Disney movies. Yeah, well, that's fine. That's a good one. We had a good run. You got anything coming up? You do. I know that you do. I know you got one thing coming up because Ian told me about it
A Sly Cly?
on the 21st
Is that of the November or December? Because
of November. That's what he told me earlier.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. I'm gonna do Clash, which is what, the 6th?
Whatever that Tuesday is.
Whatever the Tuesday is, and I'm just putting myself out there this month, man. That's all I'm trying to do is get more shows in and start getting paid. I need money.
I need money.
Give
I
us
need money.
I'm working
Bring
up a
that money.
sponsor right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
For what?
For this.
Who are you talking to?
I'll tell you later.
I hope it's Arby's.
These
dicks.
Arby's.
These Dicks podcast. We've got the meats. We've got the dicks.
The way you just said, I hope it's Arby's.
I hope it's Arby's.
No, it's a soap company.
A soap company?
Yeah.
What kind of soap?
Whatever you want.
Hemp soap.
Whatever you want. They make everything.
Soap operas?
What do you got this? What do you got?
Coming up, I've got, I'm doing Clash 2 this month. I got a couple things cooking on the books, but I will say the big thing that I'm real excited for, I hammered it out, got it set up, lined up. I'm working on the lineup. I've got it almost set, but the 21st, I won't be able to catch you at Sly Clyde's, but I will be doing another show at Charlie's.
Dope.
Yeah. I think Winston's gonna close that out. Right now it's people I've got booked. Justin King, Winston, Parker Clay, and one other person who Brandino Romino. He's a younger kid. He's a newer kid. He's funny.
Word.
I was gonna get Tim Macklin to do it, but Tim's getting ready to have a baby.
Having a baby. You going to the baby shower?
Yeah, I'm going to his baby shower.
I should go. When is it?
It's the 3rd.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my wife about it.
Which is Michelle's birthday, but
Is that a
I asked
weekend?
her- it's the 3rd. I'm gonna go support Tim. If you guys are fans of the show and fans of Tim Macklin, he hasn't been on yet. I'd love to have him on,
Yeah,
but
we gotta get him on.
he's getting ready to have his firstborn child. So
He's stupid.
they're registered at Target and somewhere else that he told me.
Tajay.
Target, get your yeet on it. Target.
This man just spent $60 at Target.
I didn't just spend it. We haven't recorded in like a week and a half, but yeah, I mean they're new. But yeah, no, I've got a couple things coming up. I'm trying to get some more stuff on the books, some more shit going.
Yeah, we gotta start cooking.
I know we really do, man.
I've been lacking.
Yeah, well, it's crazy because like September was really busy
Yeah.
for me. August, so like it was like June and July. I had a lot going on. August and September, it started to slow down.
June
and
and
then-
July I had dates, and then in September I had a couple of dates, but then just like busy with fucking school. Kids are going back to school.
Yeah,
and
August, September was really busy for
Yeah.
me. But all this month,
I just sound like a fucking nut.
this month has been real tough, man. But yeah, go ahead and book us. Yeah, DSDicksPodcast at gmail.com. Anybody that's listening, get this shit in your mouth. Tell your
Get
friends.
it in your fucking mouth.
Get these dicks in your mouth, dude. Get them in your ears. Get these dicks on your phones and your TVs and everything. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm gay, but he does anal. Okay, bye.
I do anal.